Can a recorder sound like a saxophone? Can a recorder sound like a trumpet? Can a recorder even sound like a violin? My name is Richard and I'm a flute and recorder player. And there's an instrument that looks a bit like a recorder, plays a bit like a recorder, but can sound like other instruments. And it's called an Electronic Woodwind Instrument, and I've always wanted to have a bit of a play with one. And a company called Robkoo have sent me their one, which is called a Wind Synthesizer R1. They didn't pay me to do a review of it, they just thought I'd like to get it out and have a bit of a play. And they're right, so that's what I'm gonna do. So this is it here. Let's have a look at what's inside. A bit of cardboard with a bit of a guide. The instrument itself, feels quite solid. Looks nice, looks like good build quality. A couple of manuals and a quick start guide for if you're in a hurry. A USB cable for plugging it into your computer. A strap to wear while playing it. Oh, in quite a nice little case. And because I'm a flute player, they sent me this, which is a flute mouthpiece for it, so you can play it sideways like a flute. Okay, I've had a bit of a chance to play with it now, and in a way it's a little bit like an electric guitar in that it doesn't make sound itself, you need to plug it into a speaker or headphones. So I'm going to try it first with headphones. Okay, that might have been a bit more enjoyable for me than it was for you. But being able to play it with headphones is really good if you don't want to annoy your neighbours. But if you do want to annoy your neighbours, you need to play it loudly. And to do that, you need to plug it into an amp or a speaker, just like an electric guitar. So you plug the cord in this side, and then the other side into a speaker. And I've got a little speaker with me, which is this one here. So let's give it a go. I'm going to start with the recorder sound. Okay, so it feels pretty much like a recorder. The fingering's a little bit different, but that's something you can change. But yeah, I think if you can play the recorder, you'd be okay with this. And one of the benefits of this over a recorder is no matter how hard you blow it, it will not sound all screechy. Okay, let's try another instrument. You change the instruments with these little buttons on the side here, and it shows you on here which one it is. Okay, this is saxophone. Clarinet. Oboe. Trumpet. Violin. Accordion. Then there's some weird ones. This is called 80s Gamer. And some Eastern instruments. This is Kudi. Sheng. Guzheng. One of my favorites is percussion. I think that was my neighbours banging on the wall. Okay, some other things I've noticed is when you play it, these lights on the side all brighten up. And also, depending on the instrument, when you swing it upward, it does different things. Like with the saxophone, it does like a vibrato. Okay, let's try the flute mouthpiece. A couple of other things about it, it's also a Midi controller, so you can plug it into your computer and play it into your audio software, like Apple Logic Pro. So then you can make it sound like any instrument that you have in your software. And also, something that I'm probably going to do is use it to play things into the software, which most people use a Midi Piano for that, but because recorder and flute are my main instruments, I'm more comfortable playing them. So what would happen there is I'd choose an instrument, then I'd play it with this, and I could use it to make lovely songs for you all. There's also an app for this, and with that you can play along to different songs, and you can change all the settings. Like you can change the color of the lights on the side, you can change which instruments it will show, which might make it easier if you're performing and you need to change between specific instruments. And also there's quite a lot of other good technical settings. Okay, now some practicalities. I really like the strap. It feels safe and secure and comfortable on my neck, and also the case. Okay, to summarize, the Robkoo Wind Synthesizer R1, I've decided I like it. It looks good, it feels good, it's easy to play, the instruments sound really good, and I'm definitely going to try playing it on stage. But I suppose the main question is, what am I going to call it? And I've been thinking about this, and it's quite magic, in that it's got lovely magical lights, and it's magic that it can sound like different instruments. So let me introduce you to Merlin.